Happy Thirsty Thursday, guys. We are coming off a 3-0 day, and we're literally breaking the matrix on this channel right now. The AI in the first day of the rollout that I told you guys about yesterday went a whopping 10-2 and netted serious freaking return. Guys, big freaking day. Let's talk about it. This is not a video you'll want to skip ahead on. I'm going to try to keep it short. Let's talk some freaking hoops. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? It is Keith, aka Keystone. Do me a favor, guys. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button. It goes a long way. It's basically like you throwing a dime into a tip jar to say, hey, Keith, appreciate the winning picks. We finally got a winner on the screen, guys. Freaking awesome. My straight bets went off the charts tonight. I think it was like a whopping like 13-4. Just DFS just crushed. The AI went 10-2 on the first day of launch. I told you all about it. Now, guys, I've had access to some AI stuff before, and I'm paying big bucks for this. So that's why, when I give these VIP deals out, you really need to get on, because when my cost goes up, sometimes it means that like I'm going to have to up the cost of the VIP too. The picks are too valuable. So this was the first day of the rollout, and I'm going to really keep an eye on this and see how it performs. And I'm probably just going to start throwing full unit decks on these every single day, because it went a whopping 10-2 today. Let's talk about it. This was actually not the AI. Now, you guys got to understand the war you're in with these books. If you really want to get to the point where you just do it, like where you don't have to have a day job anymore, you have to understand this is a war. You're in a war with the books. Okay, you need to attack value, and you need to like if you guys ever seen the Terminator movie, where they basically, John Connor, leader of the Resistance, basically hijacks the Terminator, right, and sends it back. So he's like basically using machines to protect against the machines that are trying to kill them, right? Does that make sense? You guys ever seen the Terminator? Freaking awesome movies. Number 2 is probably even better than the first one. But yeah, that's what this is like. These books are like Skynet, and we're like the Resistance. So you got to attack value. We're using their own shit against them. Essentially, that's what the AI does. I don't ask a ton of questions. I just know that it's got a long track record. I've been with this before. We had a strategy we used not this most recently December, but the one before it. And Prizepicks nerfed that strategy within 3 weeks. So I kind of just was like, well, it's back. And guess what they're targeting right now? What did I tell you guys about Sports Millions? I told you they're brand new. They're sloppy. They don't know what they're doing with their lines. They also are very slow to move their lines when the rest of the market moves. Okay. So this was the free play I gave y'all. This was me, 3-0. Okay. Now let's show you what the AI did. So this was a soccer slip that the AI spit out. Bam. Just absolutely crushed right off the bat. Okay. Put a core unit on this one as well. A lot of guys signed up for that $5 day pass today. Man, you guys picked one heck of a day to sign up. In fact, the Tuesday people did too. We're just printing cash on this channel right now, guys. Can't be stopped on the books. I think we're a whopping, we'll get into that in a sec, but this was one of the 4 AI slips. There was technically 6, and some days there's not going to be that much, because all this does is it runs, I'm assuming, I don't know all the fine details, but I'm assuming it runs market checks compared to everywhere else. It tries to identify, like I can tell you for a fact, because I went and looked, I think it was this one right here, this 1.5, this was a negative 350 line on the sports books. -3, or maybe it was 300. Either way, 3-1 favorite as a pick 'em. This is a mistake, guys. That's what I'm telling you. I don't know how long Sports Millions is going to not keep their act up. So you should act now and get on this VIP while you got a chance. I'm making it practically free for some of you, most of you guys. So anyways, we're on fire on the books. You guys have seen it. I show the plays every day. I showed you the winner yesterday. I showed you the loser the day before. I don't hide anything from you. I do one big parlay like this a day. I try to aim it right in this even money to right around this range. And I think we're 9 of the last 12. We're printing cash. I gave this out for free on Winnable today. So we went 1-0 on the bonus pick. If you're not on my Winnable free plan yet, you're crazy, man. You're crazy. You got to get over there, sign up. It's absolutely free. This was another one that the AI spit out, and this was one of the losses. So once again, it's two. I think it went 10-2 total. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, Bogdan, he just got it done late. He was at 13 going into the fourth quarter, so he just scored. He had a big fourth. And then this was the other one right here. So yeah, that's nine. Or so maybe I'm sorry, maybe there was nine total props, counting mine three. So nine total props. It went 7-2. 7-2 is what the AI went. Now we have more slips. They just don't start till Saturday. They're like early lines for I think the English Premier League and soccer. So who knows? Your boy might become a soccer expert pretty soon. Probably not, because let's be real, guys. The AI is smarter than you, and it's smarter than me. So we're gonna let it do all the hard work. And you know what? Like I might just write this and stop doing a bunch of grinding research on player props, and I might just focus on the books. I might just say, hey, I'm gonna make us money on the books. We're going to do that this weekend. It's going to be epic. We hit this play on Sleeper. We have this one open on Better. We have this one open on Better. Gave you guys the free vivid pick as well. So you say, Keith, how do I get these AI picks? What do I got to do? Well, there's two ways. One, I just set up a weekend pass. This includes every single AI slip that pops out. Now, I can't guarantee there's going to be 6 like there was today. There's no guarantees. There might not even be one. I'm at the mercy. They usually say they'll produce anywhere from 1 to 5 slips a day. So even if we get one, and I still think that's just fantastic, right? So it's going to include every single slip that I set and that the AI sets, all my book slips, UFC parlays, DFS on UFC. We already have one set on Dabble. We're going to attack this freaking card. I love this 313 card. I think it's going to be another good one. We've had 2 good cards in a row. Highly profitable cards. I've had some really good reads. I've had a few bad ones, but man, I'm excited about 313, guys. This is going to be a legendary weekend. Sorry about that, guys. My Starlink must have went out for a little bit, switching satellites or whatever. But anyway, I'm back. And what I was trying to say is I just know this is going to be a legendary weekend, and I don't want you guys to miss out on it. So this is one way in. And like I said, these are going to go extremely fast, guys. I'm limiting this to 25 slots on this weekend pass. Like I said, anything I bet on, any slip I set, you're going to get it. So the other way you can get in is if you like the AI runs on Sports Millions. So that's important. You understand that you can try to set it on another site if you can even find the lines, but it's probably not going to pay out nearly as much. So this is legal in a ton of freaking places. In fact, I know for a fact it works in some states that it says it doesn't even work in. God, my Starlink is really messing up tonight. Usually it's so stable. I don't know. So if the screen going in and out, sorry, it's on the internet. It's not me. But yeah, sign up with code SBAA. Just deposit $10 and they'll give you 50. And like I said, just double check and make sure that it's not like it. You can see if it works in your state. So you need to be able to deposit, and then that's where, like I said, the AI is running. There's link has to be lowercase. Just use the links, guys. It's just easier. Chalkboard, I don't think I actually put the link down there, so just use code SBAA. And just text me a screenshot on your phone when you sign up of your first deposit translog, so I can get the timestamp and anything along the way that says referred by SBAA, like Sports Millions. I know on stage 2, it's going to say right there, referred by SBAA. Screenshot. And that's going to get you a month access to the VIP, includes all the AI. Okay. Send me a text. I need those photos. So this is how you guys can get in on the VIP. I'm trying to help as many of you get in on this as possible for practically nothing. I mean, if you have all these apps, and the $40 is like, well, you saw the slips. One slip's going to pay for everything and then some, even if you're betting $10 to play. So let's freaking win, and let's get into the picks today. So the one we got going on today is on Dabble. Now, you guys, the reason I bounce around these apps day to day is I try to do the right thing for you guys. I did all the hard work. I found the best lines where we have either a push line or a higher over, a lower under, where it's like favorable to take the best lines out on the market. So what I found was yesterday was on Sports Millions. Today I liked what I found on Dabble. So we're gonna roll it. Dabble, you can get 10 free bucks. You don't even have to deposit. Just use promo code SBAA and they will give you $10 for absolutely free to try out their app, which you will like. Dabble is a great app. So yeah, there's a link below for that one too, guys. So pick number 1. Today, I really just like the value and some of the spots that these guys are in, and I like the way they've been playing. So number 1 is going to be Karis LeVert. Now, I watched this guy play the other day against Memphis. this when he kind of like just took over the fourth quarter. I think I even made a comment like, "Oh, he looked like Michael Jordan." He's been playing really well. He's found a home in Atlanta. They're playing a little better. Nothing special here. It's at negative 119, but everywhere I looked, this line was already at 16.5. So we're getting at 16. We have push potential. So I'll explain what that means at the end. And then you can see in his last 5 games, he's really been playing well. He barely missed it here, and he cleared this very easily. His head-to-head hasn't looked the greatest against the Pacers, but you guys got to remember something. This is when he was still with Cleveland, and his role was like small. I like what he's been doing last 10, especially last 5. Good matchup against the Pacers as well. They give up a lot of points. This is going to be a pretty high pace spot for both teams. They both play pretty fast. And I just like what Karras has been doing. You got to also remember this is his old team. So, like, I don't want to say it's like a total revenge spot, but he's a former Pacer. So he didn't play for them very long. So that's pick number 1, Caris LeVert, over 16 points. And then, so I found this line on Dabble. Now, I looked at Draymond's PRA, and I don't mind that either. He's been really hot on it, but I just looked at this and I felt like, man, this feels like free. This feels like too good to be true. So a lot of these sites don't do the free throw tracking for whatever reason, but I went over and looked, and he's playing the Brooklyn Nets. So right off the bat, the teams giving up the most free throws per game: Jazz, Nuggets, Nets. Nets are top 3. They're giving up a ton of free throws every game. Okay. And then this is Draymond in the month of March. So I have it highlighted. These are his free throws. So we need him to make 2. So this column right here. So you can see he's done that in all 3 games. And then he's made 5, 2, 3. You'd have to go all the way back to the 21st where he didn't have any free throw attempts. But then he made 2, 3, 2, 4, 1 of 3. That's probably the outlier here. 3 of 4, 0 of 2. So in the last month, he's only missed this 3 times out of it looks about like 12. Really good hit rate. I like the fact the Nets are giving up a lot of free throws. So we're going to take Draymond Green. I have spent a good amount of time watching the Warriors the last couple games. And I will say, watching him, he's definitely being more aggressive offensively, especially like driving to the rim. So I think there's a really solid chance that he'll get this in this game against the Brooklyn Nets. So we're going to take Draymond Green over 1.5 free throws made. The last pick, we're going to take Luka. This line makes not a whole lot of sense to me. Prizepicks didn't have it up the last time I checked. They hardly had any lines up, actually. Yeah, see, they don't have any Luka. We could have probably checked better, but I will tell you, Sleeper had this at 28.5. See, this is what it's set at. 28.5 is negative 112. I have no idea what Dabble's doing. 27 against, a team that struggles with the pick and roll point guard, ball handler type guys playing at home. I mean, I don't know, guys. You tell me. I don't know why that line's set so low. He's cleared 30 points, or he had 29 right here in 3 straight. So we're getting 27. Everywhere else has this at 28.5, negative 112. So 27 is also a push line. So, like I said, Knicks struggle with point guards. They kind of struggle with both guards, really, to be honest with you. They struggle with the pick and roll. So I think Luka's going to eat. And then what I mean by these push lines, guys, so say Draymond Green hits this and say LeVert gets 16 exactly, and then Luka hits. If you set this on any other site where LeVert was at 16.5, you're going to lose this entire slip. But if he gets 16 exactly, and then these two hit, instead of this paying 6x, it'll still pay us 3x. So that's my dabble if you guys want to follow me. And I think that's pretty much all I got for you. Get on the VIP, guys. Get pumped about the AI. I'm telling you, it pays for itself. The VIP pays for itself. So get on the weekend pass. And if you do want to do the app sign up method to get it for a month, to get all the access to the slips, once again, please just, be organized. Don't be like, well, what photos did you need? I told you what photos I need. So just make sure you send me the right stuff, and we won't waste either one of our time. I'll get you set up as quickly as I possibly can. Just be patient because my phone's going to be blowing up. Love y'all. Peace.